Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, Siggy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
Back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Gavin Williams.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Here's Josh Rojas. Fastball in for a strike, and we're underway in Cleveland.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And that's downstairs. And it's 1-1. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Austin Slater stands in, looking pretty good at the plate. He's 4 for 10 in the series. That one missed.
1 ball, no strike.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That one down the line. Nice grab from his backside. And that's a great play for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Here's Mike Tauchman, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Ramirez. And that is that. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. And we're back. And towing the slab, Davis Martin. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Quan launched a homer in his most recent game. Up and in, and now it's even 1-1.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
On the ground, and that squirts through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. And that misses. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
On the ground, could be two. To second, there's one. On to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. And that drops in for a strike. Two out, space is empty. A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get out of here, and gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting the home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And there's a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Elly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. There's a swing and a drive. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never
back here in Cleveland. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert.
Luis Robert Jr.
Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Fights it off, he'll see another. The delivery to Robert. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Arias. And makes the grab. One up, one down. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Williams, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. That one fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One out, bases empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, bases empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Andrew Vaughn now hitless in the series. He's 0 for 9. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And here it comes. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
That's too low. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. And that just misses. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Naylor collects, fires to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, David Fry. Martin back to work. Just missed. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's to third. Rojas throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Catcher Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And Cleveland on top 1-0. And there's a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Way high there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Out towards left center. Robert on the move. 2 down.
Batting 7th, center fielder.
2 down, base is empty. Lane Thomas digs in for the Guardians. And a strike on the outside edge. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That one in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Nothing across here this half. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Guardians 1 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Turned on, but foul wide of 3rd. The 0-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. That's down and in. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Lays out for it, but it's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 2-2. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Out of here. And it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now, Colson Montgomery. And there's a strike.
Boog just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter. One thing that stands out is the rookie's ability to generate doubles. It's early, but he's already collected a few extra base hits this season.
On the ground to first. Santana steps on the bag and one away in the top of the third.
Catcher, Matt Theis.
Matt Theis comes up to hit here. Fouled off. He was late. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Ball one there. Tied up here in the early going. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's two gone following the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way. And then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye. And it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Now the third baseman, Josh Rojas. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. There's the strike. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at one apiece. Back after this on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. And here is Gabriel Arias.
Gabriel Arias.
Misses outside. Ball one. And a base hit into right. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Benintendi on the move. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven.
And now Stephen Kwan, 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Out there to center. Coming on Robert, and he's there.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Brennan.
Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. In there for strike one. Arias off of first with 2 away. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
headed towards the corner. And that ends the inning. Guardians lead 1. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Slater. That one to first, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. Got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Mike Tauchman now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first. Tauchman is gone. Luis Robert now 0 for 1 with a flyout. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
1 strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Benintendi to the plate. Fastball for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
And we're back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jose Ramirez. There's the strike.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No ball. 2 strike.
And that's the strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Comes up empty.
0-2.
That one out to right. Tachman has this one sized up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, David Fry. That's towards center. Robert gets under it. Squeezes it. That is the inning. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Williams back to work. That's in there. Strike 1. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. And that one sliced foul. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Sosa, 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-1.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. And that's outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Fastball for a strike. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Now batting, catcher Matt Theis.
Go ahead run on base. Matt Theis steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 1 so far. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Montgomery off of first with 2 away. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Two outs. just outside. And the count 1-2.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1.
I'm skirting off, I'm in a foreign now. Magic City, bring an umbrella, it's pouring down. High spots for the drip drop, spend 300 for the flip flops.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Bo Naylor. A little bit high maybe, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that's in the dirt. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Now batting, center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. That one in there across the letters. A little out front there as he swings through it.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Now it's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Inside and it hit him.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
Rocchio in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Late swing, foul to the left. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Last half of inning number 5.
Strike!
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that's the third out. One left for the Guardians. Still tied 1-1. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Emmanuel Clase up and throwing. Heron warming up as well. That one's in there, and that's strike two. Just missed. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One and two here. Stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Oh, he botches it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Now, Boog, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp, and who knows if that played any factor there, but I think there could be something to it.
Now it's going to be Mike Tauchman. That one outside. 1-0. And fouled off.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
So here's Robert now. 0 for 2 in this one. That one well upstairs. Ball 1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
That's the ball. 2-0.
That one's spoiled, and The count now 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Brennan makes the catch, and that'll do it. One error in the inning, but nothing more. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. All tied 1-1. Back here in Cleveland. Well, we go bottom six. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Clips the corner, 0-1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Comebacker to the mound. And a quick out, number 1.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Right fielder, Will Brennan.
And now here is Will Brennan.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
And that drops in for a strike. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. And there's a ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
On the ground to first, and that's foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Line drive, base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at-bat and found a way to win the battle.
Just a great at-bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Definitely a little bit fooled by a well-thrown changeup there as he got it off the end of the bat, but still able to muscle it to the outfield.
One down. Jose Ramirez will hit next. He's already homered in this game. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Brennan, the base runner at first with one out. That one missing inside. Action in the pen down there. Justin Anderson preparing to come on if needed. Boozer getting loose as well. Here's a 1-1. Fought off foul. Swung out, belted. deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they lead it. It's 3-1.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly over with the fresh shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Davis Martin done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now
Pitching change here, number 64.
Number 64.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Carlos Santana getting ready to hit. He swings and fouls one off. All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude.
Now
Eddie
batting.
Murray, no doubt.
Designated
Bam.
hitter, David
So a man aboard, and now the
Fry.
DH, David Fry. Just off the inside edge.
1 ball, no strike.
Next
No,
pitch
that's high.
misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Runner takes off. Liner, base hit. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, patience and discipline
Now
paid off
batting.
right there as he got into an advantage count. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Bo Naylor digs in now. That one
No,
close,
that's a
ruled
ball.
the ball. And that
1-0.
is ball 1. First and third, 1 down. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Way inside, gets out of the way. Two on, 1 out. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Thomas.
Here comes Lane Thomas.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Pulls that one foul. Two on, 2 outs.
No, that's a ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Emmanuel Clase.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Andrew Benintendi steps up, 1 for 2. Tap foul at the plate. Clase, multi-time All-Star. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. And there's a foul ball.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Vaughn in the box again, takes a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Next pitch is downstairs. And he hits a ground ball right side to first, and that quickly 2 away.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Foul ball there.
Ball. 2-2.
And it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Score holds, it's 3-1.
Pitching for
We're
Chicago.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
40.
seventh. Tyler Gilbert.
Just trying to keep
Gilbert.
this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's going to be Gabriel Arias.
Second baseman, Gabriel Arias.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
On the ground to third. The throw to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Up next for the Guardians, the shortstop, Brian
Rocchio now at the plate. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven Kwan.
2 outs. Base is empty. Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. And that's outside. Ball 1.
1-0.
Knee high. That's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The other way and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Guardians fail to score as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tim Herron.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Montgomery in the box now. No balls and a strike. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Cade Smith, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Herron measures 6 feet 6 inches. He throws a slurve, a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a sinker.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That misses, and the count 1-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball. Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Thice batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And he takes a strike. That one not close. Now 1-2. Outside. And now the count is full.
3 balls.
And another
2 strikes.
power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. And that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2
Now
count
batting,
kind of tells
third
you that
baseman,
that's the pitch he has the
Josh
most
Rojas.
confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Josh Rojas, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch misses.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And now 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The tying run at the plate.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
That one's in there. And a full count now. Got him. 2 away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. It was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Tim Herron gives way, and as he heads off, he'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching
So the
for
closer
Guardians.
summoned from the bullpen, Cade Smith.
Number 36.
Now it's the DH, Austin Slater. Strike on the inside corner. And that one missing low. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the frame. A strong showing there from the Cleveland bullpen. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Guardians 3 and the White Sox 1.
Now pitching for
Back
Chicago.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
51.
bottom of the 8th, Jared Schuster.
Schuster.
This is his 5th appearance of the year. And now the right fielder,
Leading off
Will
for the
Brennan.
Guardians. Right fielder, Will Brennan.
Slider for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
They say you win.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That just misses, and the count is 1-2. And they'll do it again. Way upstairs, and it's 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 2-2. That one way inside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Man at first, nobody out. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball one. Swung on, belted deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. That clips the zone, 0-1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
And that one fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Popped up. Sosa. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Guardians, catcher, Bo
2 down, bases empty.
Naylor.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. 0 for 3 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Gus Varland, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle. And
no, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. Back now at Progressive Field. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Smith, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Next offering is down low.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes,
Now
but
batting,
now at least he gets a
center
fresh
fielder,
start against a new
Luis
batter.
Robert
But
Jr.
he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Robert stands in now and watches strike 1. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail. And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are. So the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. To first, might be 2. To Rocchio at second for 1. Out of Santana, 2.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So they're down to their final out. Benintendi up here. And there's the strike. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top of the 9th. Check swing went around. No balls, 2 strikes. One strike away. That one is upstairs. Got it! And that's the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Last night